Have you ever thought about the risks of land fraud? Welcome to Realty Solutions, the essential guide to navigating the real estate world. Today, we're shining a light on a topic that often lurks in the shadows: land fraud. From fraudulent land sales to forged deeds and illegal land subdivisions, we're going to explore it all. We'll arm you with the knowledge you need to protect your investments and make informed decisions. So, let's dive right in. Land fraud comes in various forms, from fraudulent land sales to forged deeds and illegal land subdivisions. Let's break it down. Fraudulent land sales often involve scammers posing as legitimate landowners or agents. They entice unsuspecting buyers with attractive deals on properties that may not even exist or are embroiled in disputes. Then we have forged deeds. Here, fraudsters falsify property documents to make it seem as though they legally own the land. This leads buyers into a dangerous false sense of security. Lastly, there are illegal land subdivisions. In this scam, large parcels of land are divided without proper authorization. These individual plots are then sold to multiple buyers, resulting in legal disputes down the line. But fear not. These scams can be daunting, but they're not insurmountable. With the right precautions, you can safeguard your investment and avoid falling victim to these scams. Stick around as we delve deeper into each of these fraud types and arm you with the knowledge to protect your investment. First up, let's talk about fraudulent land sales. This type of scam is more common than you might think, and it's where con artists pose as legitimate landowners or real estate agents. They lure potential buyers with incredibly attractive deals on land that either doesn't exist or is embroiled in legal disputes. In some cases, the land may be real, but the person selling it doesn't own it or have the legal right to sell it. Now you might be wondering, how does this happen? Well, these fraudsters are crafty. They're experts at creating convincing forgeries of property documents, and they know just how to manipulate their victims with high-pressure sales tactics. They'll promise quick profits, confidential deals, or limited-time offers to push you into making an impulsive decision. So how can you protect yourself from falling into this trap? The first rule of thumb is, if a deal sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Don't let the promise of a quick profit cloud your judgment. Always take your time to thoroughly research the property and the person selling it. One of the most effective ways to verify property ownership is to visit the local land registry office or check online databases. These resources can provide you with the current owner's details and the property boundaries. By cross-referencing this information with the details provided by the seller, you can confirm if they are indeed the rightful owner. Also, remember to always conduct a physical site visit. Don't rely solely on pictures or videos provided by the seller. Seeing the land in person allows you to assess its condition and location, and it also gives you the chance to interact with neighboring property owners. They could potentially provide valuable information about the property and its history. Before making any purchase, always conduct a thorough background check. This includes not only verifying the ownership and boundaries of the land, but also checking if there are any outstanding liens or disputes associated with it. By doing your due diligence, you can save yourself from a world of trouble and ensure that your investment is safe and sound. Next on our list are forged deeds. This form of land fraud can be particularly sneaky, as it involves the falsification of property documents. Unscrupulous individuals may fabricate these documents to suggest they have the legal ownership of the land, thereby leading unsuspecting buyers into a false sense of security. Imagine buying your dream property, only to find out later that the deed you were handed was a sham. That's not just heartbreaking, but it can also lead to costly legal battles. So how do these forgeries occur? It's a crafty process. Fraudsters may alter old deeds, forge signatures, or create entirely false documents. They might even impersonate the real landowner or a legal professional. Their goal is to convince you that they have the right to sell the property, even when they don't. Preventing this requires vigilance and thorough research. This is where the concept of title searching comes into play. It's a process where you trace the ownership of the property back in time through public records. This allows you to verify the authenticity of the deed and ensure that the person selling the land truly owns it. But don't stop there. It's crucial to cross-verify the information from multiple sources. Obtain copies of all relevant documents, including deeds, titles, and surveys. You can find these at your local county clerk's office or online databases. Then verify their authenticity. This could involve comparing signatures, checking the quality of the documents, and confirming the details with legal experts or government authorities. Remember, when it comes to real estate transactions, It's better to be safe than sorry. Never rush into buying land based on a single document or a persuasive sales pitch. Instead, take the time to do your homework, ask questions, and consult with professionals. To protect yourself against forged deeds, research land titles meticulously. It may seem like a daunting task, but it's a crucial step in securing your investment and your peace of mind. With due diligence, you can navigate the real estate market confidently, secure in the knowledge that you're making a legitimate purchase. Lastly, illegal land subdivisions pose a significant risk to unsuspecting buyers. These are instances where unscrupulous individuals or entities divide large parcels of land into smaller lots without the proper authorization or permits. This is often done with the intention of selling these individual plots to multiple buyers, leading to numerous legal disputes and headaches down the line. In essence, these fraudsters are selling you a piece of land that they don't legally have the right to sell. It's like buying a stolen car. The sale is invalid and you could end up losing your investment. But how do these illegal subdivisions occur? Well, in some cases, the fraudster might be the rightful owner of a large tract of land but lacks the necessary permits or approvals to legally subdivide it. Alternatively, they might not own the land at all and are merely posing as the owner to dupe unsuspecting buyers. So, how do you protect yourself from falling prey to such scams? The key is due diligence. It's crucial to conduct thorough surveys before finalizing any land purchase. These surveys should accurately measure the land, confirm its boundaries, and verify its legal status. Hiring professional surveyors is a smart move here. These professionals will be able to identify any irregularities or inconsistencies that could indicate a potential scam. They can also help you understand the local zoning laws and subdivision regulations, ensuring you're fully aware of what you can and cannot do with the land. Remember, it's not just about verifying the land's physical characteristics, it's also about understanding its legal status. Are there any liens or encumbrances on the property? Are there any pending legal disputes? Has the land been correctly and legally subdivided? These are critical questions that your survey should answer. To avoid purchasing land in an illegal subdivision, always conduct surveys before finalizing any transaction. This might seem like a lot of work, but it's a small price to pay for the peace of mind it brings. Remember, when it comes to land purchases, it's always better to be safe than sorry. And there you have it, folks. We've just journeyed through the murky waters of land fraud, uncovering the various scams that fraudsters use to trick unsuspecting buyers. From fraudulent land sales with scammers posing as legitimate landowners or agents, to the deception of forged deeds and the confusion of illegal land subdivisions. Each of these scams is designed to deceive, but with the right knowledge and precautions, they can be avoided. Remember, the first line of defense is understanding. Understanding what land fraud is, and the various forms it can take, is your armor against potential scams. So let's recap. Always conduct a thorough background check before making any purchase. Verify the current owner's details and property boundaries either through local land registry offices or reliable online databases. To protect against forged deeds, research land titles meticulously. Obtain copies of all relevant documents and verify their authenticity with legal experts or government authorities. And when it comes to illegal land subdivisions, always conduct surveys before finalizing any transaction. Hire professional surveyors to accurately measure the land and confirm its boundaries. The journey to land ownership doesn't have to be fraught with danger. With the right knowledge and by taking the right precautions, you can navigate the terrain with confidence. Thanks for tuning into Realty Solutions. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful real estate content. And remember, knowledge is your best defense against fraudsters. Until next time, happy land hunting!